And I will be doing the reading for your relationship and love area, for your career and money area. And I will end up the reading with the message from the universe so that you will thrive through that month and not survive, just like being a victim of the movements of the celestial bodies. Hi, my name is Yulia, and I've been in tarot reading for more than 10 plus years. And today I just wanted to give you that gift with that guidance. My mission is to spread that light, positivity, and that connectedness to your intuition, and really opening up those doorways to abundance flow into your life. So let's get started. By the way, if you love my readings, just subscribe to this channel because I literally go live every day, sometimes even multiple times per day. So we also discuss here different tarot card meanings. We learn tarot cards in a very easy and fun way together, not through memorization, but through true connectedness to your intuition. It is that heart-centered approach which leads us to acquiring the true knowledge of tarot. If you have any questions, just type me them in your comment section and I will answer all of them in the end of this session. Let's get started. So what's in store for you, dear Cancers, in March 2025? Ace of Wands. I love this card personally. That's an amazing raw energy card. Whenever I feel down, with energy, I just look at that card. It feels filled with that raw energy when you look at it. It's just like that splurge of energy. All right. Eight of Wands. Wow, that's a truly energy-charged month, which is awaiting for you, Cancers. Let's see. The Chariot. You will be just riding with that determination, riding very fast, just like that chariot. That's interesting. Strength. Lots of strength is required along the way, that's for sure. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So there is definitely some new offering in your career. Seven of Cups. Ace of Swords. Lots of beginnings. Actually, lots of new thoughts, lots of new beginnings. That's what I can see clearly here in your reading. And you want it or not, but you will be slowly kind of like led to inevitable resolution of everything in your career specifically. And I would love to see what is the theme, what is the main theme for you in your career for these months, dear Cancers. Let's have a look at it together. Point of view, gratitude, assistance, guidance, and understanding. So look at these two. So definitely you will have some understanding where to move in your career further on. There will be just like that clarity, just, hey, I am really seeing where to move forward. So there will be that point of understanding. Like before it was not clear maybe, but now you're extremely clear in where you want to move. And that's really supported by this card, which is the Chariot. You see with which confidence and determination he is moving on these two things, like on two horses actually forward. And that's what we can observe here. And I can see here like that new offering. There will be some offering in your career specifically. It is already opening up for your March 2025. And you want actually to accept that offer. It seems like this. You want to be open for it because that offer seems like will be leading you to understanding of what to do further in your career. It will be like that turning point there, just turning point which will lead you up. That's what I can see here. And definitely it's saying like, hey, say yes to that. Say yes to that thing. Move forward, like move forward in that direction, just like that sword is moving forward. And it will be some kind of that move which will be connecting you to what you truly have to do in life. You know, just like that kind of like higher purpose reunion. And that's a very interesting thing. And what I sense very clearly is that you will have to be strong during that period, during that March, and deal with lots of things at the same time. Lots of things will start swirling around you. You may start feeling like lost, too much energy at the same time. But you need to remember that no matter what you are dealing with at that period, you want to deal with that care, understanding, and love. And first of all, that self-love, self-nurturing perspective, because if you burn out during that period of that search and kind of like trying to find who you truly are, and figuring out if to take that offer or not, those doubts and concerns, they will put you on the periphery of that circle, not allowing you to truly see how to proceed next, right? So you can truly just miss that destiny, in fact, that destiny, and that's what we can see, which will happen to be offered to you through that offering, through that new career swing. So yeah, that's a very, very interesting month for you Cancers, for your career and money area. Now let's have a look which part of your hearts will be exposed for healing during these months, because it seems like there is lots of swing happening in these months. And normally I noticed when I do the reading for one area, it's usually reflected in another area, very, very, in pretty much same tendencies. Let's say if we have lots of swings and offerings, something new stepping into one area, let's say your career area, we have quite similar tendencies in the relationship and love area. And I would love to understand which kind of healing capacity will this month have for you Cancers specifically, before we go to your relationship and love reading. Adventurous heart. Oh, that's very interesting, because it's going so much in coherence, you know, just this card, adventurous heart. So exploring all the new possibilities. Do you remember we had these cards, all aces, in fact, in your career and money area, all aces, right? And now we have in your like healing heart aspect, adventurous heart. Set sail on a trip of a lifetime. Do you remember what I mentioned in here? So that offering is actually coming to you, so that you really will start understanding in such a clear way, very clear way, just exactly this guy. You see how he really sees it very clearly, where to go, where to move now. And yeah, I'm very excited. I'm truly excited for you Cancers for March, because when you see such readings, it means like literally some kind of revelation month. Especially when it's related to career, which kind of impact do we do in life, you know, then we feel through that career move true worth, how worthy we are, right? We all want to be worthy through what we do in life, spread our voice, spread the goodness of our souls through the deeds, right? And for you Cancers, it seems like there will be the turning point month, and I'm excited for that for you. Now, let's have a look at your relationship and love area. Judgment. That's interesting. Knight of Swords. Whenever I see such a combination, it means only one thing. Usually just watch. Watch how you assess situations or people around you. Is it going from the perspective of your previous mental constructs, or is it happening from the compassion to people? So these two create a strong kind of like strong feeling within me that it's lots of critical judgment. So pay attention how do you assess people around you, okay? Because this guy, he clearly shows, hey, that you might be stepping into some relationships, people are around you, and you may assess people based on your mental constructs, not based on who they truly are. And let's see if there are capabilities or capacities in these months to show you certain lessons through this period and how you can learn and grow. And maybe there are some openings here for you. Wheel of Fortune, wow, we can see here Wheel of Fortune again. Do you remember how I told you that the two vessels, they actually communicate with each other? Vessel of career, vessel of love and relationships. So, and that Wheel of Fortune we have seen with you exactly in your career reading right now, just a few moments ago, and I see it already in your relationship reading. There is a reason for that, for sure, for you Cancers. Six of Pentacles. All right. 10 of Swords. Wow. 10 of Swords. So the picture gets much more clear already in this sequence of cards, and I'm excited to communicate it to you. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Let's pull one more card. 7 of Wands. All right. I would love to see also the main theme for you, beautiful Cancers, for your relationship and love area for March 2025. Be the real you. Wow. It's again coming back to this. Do you remember how in the beginning we pulled out this card for your career and money area, right? And we can see here that understanding and that kind of like a clarity in which direction you are moving. And here, be the real you. Clearly, there will be some point of real understanding for you of who you are during these months. I don't see the potentiality of new relationships, honestly, through these months, but I can see lots of inner self-work. And I can see how you will be able to release lots of previous mental constructs which were suffocating you. Do you remember how we started? We started from these two cards, Judgment and Knight of Swords, right? And that combination, it actually is a very dangerous on one perspective combination. It creates anxieties because we don't communicate with the world in an effective way when we see the combo of these two cards. But guess what? You have a solution for these months. Just in these months, you have a solution, just releasing absolutely everything. This is not the card of betrayal in this sequence. This is the card of release. The card of absolute release. You have the potentiality of seeing so much clearer, right? So that card becomes from the card of critical judgment, the card of enlightenment and clarity. In fact, for you, that's what is possible for you in this reading. All right, and then guess what? You will become a powerful communicator. There is a huge potentiality for you Cancers. And once you communicate with the world in a powerful way, right, your nervous system soothes, you start seeing situations clearly. You make everyone around, all the space around you very pleasant. Every space within you, the space within you gets pleasant. So you start creating like flowers around you. That's what is possible for you in March 2025, dear Cancers. And you can see like how this is coming together, like this Wheel of Fortune and this Six of Pentacles. It's powerful combo. It shows me that all the communication patterns which you kind of sponged before, they can be right now released, right? Because after that, we can see this card, the 10 of Swords, it's auto release. And once you release it, you now understand who you truly are. You really understand who you truly are, and this is the moment of revelation when you start establishing those healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries, so that those who actually do not really support you or pick on you, just or kind of like have that toxic influence over you, you just say, with me it will stop, okay? I don't go anymore in this direction. I don't listen to those gossips. It's just like, you can do whatever you want, but with me it will stop. And now I establish my healthy boundaries. That's the communication which you have right now. By the way, if you really love these readings, just subscribe to my channel. I do these readings regularly, literally every day, a few times per day even. So if you don't want to miss them, just click on that subscription button. Now, I also see that you have a huge potentiality for learning more about you in energy healing realm. Okay, so you have, do you remember what we had in here? We had here this Wheel of Fortune, and this combination shows very, very clearly that you may open up in you some new gifts. You can become your real you by pursuing the new gifts in energy healing realm. So there are so many things which you can do in that aspect. And first of all, heal yourself. Heal yourself from all the previous mental constructs. So literally release yourself from them, just like this beauty. You see, she's releasing herself from all those mental constructs which were before, and now she's ready to learn. She's ready to learn who is she truly. Who is she truly, right? So, and this is very, very powerful. This is very powerful. And do you remember how I also had in your reading just a few moments ago, this adventurous heart card. Adventurous heart, set sail on a trip of a lifetime. Do you see? So that soul actually is put into puzzle. It's all Wheel of Fortune, adventurous heart, be real you. So that's all, like the whole universe is calling you right now, dear Cancers. Go into that self-investigation, and there is a strong potentiality for you to really devote yourself in the direction of energy exploration. So there are so many things which you can do there, like Reiki healing, for example. You can be the energy healer. You can even go to and work energetically, even with the tarot cards. Did you know about that? So there is so much what you can do specifically in that realm. It's just the question is, do you want to go there? Do you have courage to go there? That's the question, because every time when we open ourselves to something new, especially when we start shifting our energy, shifting our careers, doing some self-work, guess what's happening? Changes are happening naturally. And then why people don't really step into many things which is so beautiful around them, because we are afraid of those changes. And it's natural. I had so many clients who were afraid of changes, were afraid of traveling, were afraid of writing their first book, were afraid of starting their first business. So it's just all about, hey, do you have that courage? Do you have that courage? And that's what we start working on. We work on developing that courage, not through our mental activity, because remember that mental activity brings us trouble. It brings us trouble and critical judgment. We want to release all these mental activity, but many times just like, Yulia, how can I release it? No, we bypass it. If we cannot release, we bypass it to connecting to our willpower center, to connecting to our intuition through the powerful tool called tarot cards. And it's more than possible, and that's exactly what I am teaching. All right, so I also promised to you, beautiful souls, that I will give you the guidance from the universe, because let's be clear on that. When we start claiming something in a correct way, when we start using these apparatus, speech apparatus correctly, we literally start shaping our reality. Okay, our reality starts being shaped from our words if we communicate them correctly. If we reconnect to our willpower center, to our intuition, we bypass our logic and we shape each and every day with beautiful, fantastic words. Guess what's happening? We start seeing so much more opportunities around us. So I want to ask the universe for you, dear Cancers, for March, what would be that claim which will help you to drive that energy of new beginnings, the new offering, the new shift in your career, and literally reuniting with your authentic self, who you are, just like that Sphinx sitting here on the top, watching it all around and understanding what is your higher purpose, who you truly are, becoming your real you, becoming your real you. So how can we start that cycle already right now? Let's look at it. I trust the guidance of the universe. I trust the guidance of the universe. And this is so true, because when we don't trust, we literally block our seventh chakra. You know, there is a secret around it. We block our seventh chakra, and then we cannot truly allow anything to come to us. We cannot truly communicate with the world in a powerful way. We cannot truly see our destiny, what we are predestined to do here, which kind of impact we are predestined to do here. And then guess what? We do this, we earn that money, you know, just we go in this direction, that direction, and it's all not fulfilling. There was a moment in my life when I was promoted to the manager in a big organization, and I was leading 15 people at that time. 15 direct reports were under me. And there were many other people there, of course, but the thing is, I was on a small position. I got promoted to that top manager position. And then what happened is I just like, I cannot truly be happy in that. I don't know. That was the question. So what? So what? You know, that was such a shift for me. And I just literally packed my luggage, and I went to the jungles at that time because I couldn't handle that utter levels of frustration within me, because all what I worked for on that go, 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 I saw that I'm not happy in that. I was putting all my life for that. I didn't have a relationship at that time. I was only working from 7 a.m. till 12 a.m., not 12 p.m., 12 a.m. That's how much I was working literally daily. It was a huge race for me. Finally, I got promoted. And then, so what? I don't understand what I'm here for. And then I just packed again my luggage. I went to the jungles. I started that search. And that's when my crazy story of life happened. And that's was the beginning of that story, how I even found this beautiful tool as tarot deck. Of course, not in the jungles afterwards, but I got opened myself to something more than I was taught in this reality, because I was taught that I have to be just successful in my career and I have to be a top manager. But in reality, there is so much more to life. All right. And I think that there is such a big turning point for you here, dear beautiful Cancers. And I'm really, really very happy for you, because it feels like that shift which I experienced already quite a long time, more than 13 years ago. That was a very big shift. So that freshness actually I feel from your reading. All right, let me have a look at your questions. I promised that I will answer all of them if there are any. By the way, if you loved my reading, you can subscribe to my channel. I come here daily, literally every day, sometimes even a few times per day, just based on my mood, when I feel like that's the best thing, usually in the evenings. So if you don't want to miss those readings, just pick that button, because I do the readings for all the zodiacs, and also I explain the cards. I explain how the cards work in a very fun way. You will see it. There is the playlist, tarot card meanings, and you can look at that. So let me see. By Kolyo. Okay, so you would love to have a reading. I actually do readings privately, so if you would love to have a reading, you can write me about that, and we can organize this session. There is no limitations in that. So just write me about this. I'm very active in Facebook group, which is called Tarot Secrets. You can find the link to that group actually in the home section of YouTube. There are a few links, Instagram and Facebook, so you can find there that link for Facebook specifically. I even do those Q&As there. Also, daily, I think I will jump into that in half an hour actually. All right. It could be great, guys, if you would type which countries you are from, because usually I really love to see from which areas everyone is, so that we could understand here just like how global this audience is. I remember one reading when I was doing here, people were from all over the world, in different parts of the world. That was so exciting and amazing. Bradley Potter. I trust the creator of the universe. I actually really love this, what you had written here. And I am, honestly, I love this phrase. I'm just even touched by it, because every day I am waking up with it and I am sleeping with it. And I, just by truly reconnecting to my heart center, and this is a powerful tool for that, tarot deck, if you know how to do it. But whichever the tool helps you to really reconnect to your intuition, you will see how you get connected to that sacredness, to that divinity, to that humanness in you. And then you really start seeing the world on a new level. You will stop experiencing the world only from that classical five sense perspective, how they teach us, maybe six, the intuition. There are so many other senses: the sense of balance, the sense of I-ness of another person, the sense of temperature, the sense of a movement, you know. So when you start understanding all these senses, you become like that multi-sensual being. And then you truly reconnect with the creator. That creator is in every one of us. That creator is like that divinity within absolutely everyone. And if we can find tools here which reconnect us to that creator way, and we become like those farmers here when we plant seeds of love. And we plant seeds of love, and every day becomes like valuable. We plant seeds of love like those farmers of love with whichever activity we are doing currently here. And then we do that as a gift to the creator through our activity. So that becomes a truly powerful, meaningful way of living. All right. Now I am looking if you have, guys, any more questions. Oh, Rick, so it's very nice to see you here. I guess that you are from Canada. I'm from Canada as well. I'm just here in the Toronto area. All right. So guys, I see that there are no more questions. I will jump already right now in a few minutes to my live with Q&A on my Facebook group, Tarot Secrets. So if you would love to jump there, you can go to that Facebook group, and then we can discuss further the questions and answers. I also will jump after that, I think closer to 9, to another live session here, and I will be discussing absolutely everything around how to understand the deep esoteric symbolism behind each and every card in tarot in a fun way, not in a memorizing way. So if you are up to it, just again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you would not miss those videos. I'm teaching it in a really easy way, how you can truly connect with that tool to your intuition. Again, not using your memory. We don't want to use that tool. We use our heart center for that. We observe the power of symbols there, and then we get that feel, that move, and logically we get to the keywords perspective. You can already look at my playlist, Tarot Card Meanings, and you can get the feel what we are doing. So if you get interested, you can jump into it. Thank you so much, everyone. Blessings, and I hope that this reading helped those Cancers who were listening me, or those who are listening it for your relatives or friends, that it will help you to get that clarity about your Cancer's relatives. Bye-bye.